Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wale. And I love you, and I want you.
Hey guys, this is Isabella J, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I've learned since I've started my weight loss journey. So, I'm not even going to talk in this part. If y'all want to see and hear about what I've learned, then keep on watching. If you didn't know, over the past year or so, I've been on a weight loss journey publicly. Now, I've been trying to lose weight all my life, but, I officially was like, nah, this is it. I'm ready. This is what I'm trying to do a year ago in August. So, it's been hard. It's been a lot of trial and error in the past year. If I'm being real, I thought a lot of my progress was just gonna happen overnight. I'm like, okay, this weight just about to drop. Like, I'm talking about, I was ready to lose 100 pounds in 3 days. For real, like, I was ready. But it didn't happen like that. And, that's one of the things that I've learned over this weight loss journey, is that you can't rush your results. Patience is really key with anything that you do in life, but especially this, because with being overweight for so long, like, I'm thinking like, oh, that people be telling you like, oh, that baby weight gonna drop. And if you watched my last video, I'm gonna link it in the eye right here, I ain't had baby weight in a long time. So, I really just was like, okay, this weight gonna drop, I'm gonna look good, it's about to be popping, all of that. I'm ready to share my journey. I want to tell them how it is. No, it didn't happen as fast as I wanted it to. And I think that's like a lot of the reason as to why my weight loss journey has been taking so long, because I had the expectation that it was just gonna happen overnight, and that in 3 months I'm gonna lose 50 pounds and it's just gonna be that. And if I try it this way is just gonna work and it's gonna be fast and I'm gonna see the results quick. And it's like, them same little fast quick fixes that I tried to do came right back to me, and I ended up just gaining the weight. So I really learned to just trust the process and not to rush it, because in the long run, if I take it slow and I take it easy, like, the weight will stay off, versus me sitting up here trying to lose that 100 pounds in 3 days, knowing that I'm gonna gain it right back in the next 3. So that was number 1. This ties into number 2 with, like, not losing that weight in little time. So seeing other people lose weight within a month, or within 2 month span, 3 month span, 4 month span, even 6. Like, this one girl was like I met a girl at the gym and she was like, yeah, I've only been in the gym for 3 days and I was this much and then I lost this much, and stuff like that. And I'm like, as much as, like, just being real, as much as I'm like so happy to see other people lose weight, like, a part of me still compares myself to them. It kind of just makes me feel a certain way when I don't lose weight as fast as, like, other people, or if something that they're doing that I've tried doesn't work for me. Like, stuff like that really gets to me, and it makes me compare myself to them, or it has made me compare myself to them, because, like, that's something I'm overcoming, like, making sure that the people that I do look towards for motivation, that I don't, like, look at their journey and I'm like, oh dang, like, you doing the thing and it's not working for me. Like, I try not to do that, and that's why I try not to look at too many different things at one time, because it really can, like, cripple you to the point where, like, you just don't feel like doing something because it's not working how it's working for them, or it's just not happening for you how it's happening for them. And it makes you feel less of, like, it can make you feel less of yourself. It can make you feel like you're not doing enough at all. And it's just like, well, dang, is it gonna work for me? Is it ever gonna work for me? And honestly, it started to take a toll on me, and I feel like that's another reason as to why, like, my weight loss journey has been so slow over the past year. And this goes into this third one that I've learned, which is just self-discipline. I feel like self-discipline is, honestly, it's the hugest part of being on a weight loss journey, because if you don't have the discipline to, you know, tell yourself like, hey, I want this. This is what needs to be done in order to get it done, you know, then it won't happen. And I've learned that, and honestly, this has been like the hardest thing to learn because of the fact that I've lacked self-discipline like my entire life. And I've lacked self-discipline in a lot of areas, as far as like eating, as far as, you know, disciplining myself to get up in the morning, like just management as a whole, I lack in. So being on a weight loss journey where it's like, no, you have to tell yourself like, no, you can't eat past this time, or no, you have to get up at this time so that you can go walk, or you got to go to the gym on these days, you got to go work out at this time every day. Like having to put myself on a schedule, having to literally say, well, you can't eat this, like you can't eat that, you can't eat too much of this, or, you know, portion controlling. All of that has been so hard in the past year, and I've realized like just how important it is on a journey, because if I don't develop this skill, if I don't develop or learn how to help myself to, you know, refrain or to do certain things, I'll never be accomplished on this journey. And I feel like it's like, dang, you know, it's just like, dang, because that's really, it's really what's been setting me back is like myself. This goes into number 4, which is consistency, because along with self-discipline is consistency. It's like, listen, I started this journey, but am I continuing it? Am I saying like, oh, okay, like I did it on Monday, so that means I need to do it on Tuesday, and I need to do it on Wednesday, and I need to do it on Thursday, and if I want to take a break on Friday, then that's cool, but I got to pick back up on Saturday, and then if I want to take a break on Sunday, that's cool, but I got to pick back up on Monday. And it's just making sure to give myself that routine, to give myself these restrictions, to say, hey, you're going to the gym on these days, and you can't eat, you know, a certain way these days, and you can't have more than one cheat day out of a month, or you can't have more than one cheat meal, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Not making things consistent won't help me, and it hasn't helped me. And I feel like that's another area in my life where I struggle, because I'll start things, like for example, I started the step challenge, and I was doing it for a while, but then like I kind of got unmotivated, and then I stopped, and then I started again. I did it consistently, and I was doing it, and then I stopped again, and it was just like, well, you'll never get anywhere if you don't keep going. And I feel like that's just so important, to be able to continue doing something, because then I'll be able to see results. So like that's something I'm definitely learning too, is that I need to stick with everything that I start, whether it be at a slow pace or a fast pace, because I know that I go like I literally go into everything full force, and I think that's one of my biggest problems. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, but the only problem is that I have a problem with continuing to do it, and that's just along with the self-discipline that I said that I've been learning how to cultivate. And lastly, I feel like 100%, this last thing that I've learned is probably the number 2 on the biggest parts of, well, I guess number 3, because so number 3 it's major in a weight loss journey, or in any journey, anything you're doing in life is major. And it's that not all advice is good advice. Since I publicized this journey, I've noticed that a lot of people have a lot to say. Everybody want to tell me how they lost weight, how they done did this, how they doing this, how they think I should do it, how they think that this would be the best for me. I'm like, okay. Like, and you know, at first I was so open to advice, because I'm like, okay, well, I publicized it, so I knew I was gonna get people left and right asking me, telling me, you know, just everybody was gonna be in my face. I knew that, but I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Like, people like, yeah, you shouldn't eat this at all, or you should eat this, or you should do this, and you should do that. And it's like, no, I get it. People be wanting to, you know, give they best advice. Everybody doctors, everybody therapists, everybody nutritionists, everybody is something. They certified in Google online. But I'm just saying that the one thing that I've learned is to do what's best for me and to do what's best for my body. And that not everything that's trending or that you've heard is good for you. Like, people be like, oh, this ain't good for you to eat, so you shouldn't just consume it at all. And it's like, nah, that's not even true. So it's definitely not to take everyone's advice, but also to do the research for myself and to try it. Like, if I don't try something, I'll never know if it works for me. So that's why I've done so many different things on my channel, and I've shown so many different things. And I mean, even like the stuff that I've done that I haven't shown on my channel, like, I've done so many trial and error based things that, like, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna do what's best for me and what I think is best for me, and I'm gonna stick to that, because at the end of the day, that's what's gonna get me the best results, and that's what's gonna make me feel, you know, the best in the end. Well, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely have learned so many more things. So if you guys want to see more videos like these or anything else, definitely comment down below what you guys want to see. Also, make sure to follow me on all of my social media, because if you can't tell, if you didn't know, I cut my hair. I don't know if I've said anything about it. I don't know, but I cut my hair, and you wouldn't know if you're not following me on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram at Isabella Jaii. It's the same thing as my name. Also, I have a business page, which is jaiiwave. It's JAIIWAVE. So make sure to follow me on there, because I am a makeup artist and a photographer. And, you know, I'm just trying to work on my craft, work on myself, and live my best life. So, yeah. Oh, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the post notification bell. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Have faith in a young OG. Have faith and do a B.I.G. Yeah.